We're all tempted by the idea of becoming humanity's first time leapers. Yet the fear of what could happen won out in the end. Perhaps as a way to forge our fears and move on. We decided to hold a celebration to mark the completion of the device. Everyone was in agreement. Have Daru order pizza while Kurisu and I go shopping for snacks. Akiba has always had a lack of supermarkets and hasn't changed even with the anime stores gone. After we finish shopping, Kurisu and I walk along the evening streets. Are you upset? Upset? About our decision not to attempt a time leap experiment. No, I'm not upset. Humans are temporal beings. That's a Heidegger quote. I was actually relieved when you made the decision not to use the machine. If you hadn't been there, I might not have been able to stop myself. Thank you. Excuse me? Is this gratitude? Does she have a fever? What are you doing? You're talking like an assistant for a change. I thought you might have a fever. I'm not grateful to you or anything, okay? Voice is louder than it should be, and several people glance at us. Anyway, that's a thank you was just a formality. Don't get me wrong, okay? Of course, I only did what I had to. I'm the founder of the Future Gadget Lab, Hoing Kiyoma. My first priority is to protect the welfare of my lab members. Well, I have no need for your thanks. Yet you always talk about plunging the world into chaos. Yep, Snoopy. They're my allies, and the world is my enemy. I'm speechless, so you're too self-righteous. You say speechless, yet you're speaking. Don't argue semantics. It's only been 2 weeks since Kurisu and I met. And yet it already feels natural for us to be walking together, exchanging banter like this. I admit that her knowledge and skills are impressive. I'd like her to remain at the lab if at all possible. And she said she's going back to America this month. It's already the 13th, so I wonder when she plans to return. Wow, it is the 13th! That's crazy! Anyways, back to story. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a plane ticket. When I asked, she said so. I got too caught up in improving the phone wave. Going public with the time leap machine will send the world into an uproar. We also plan to expose CERN, remember? He may not be able to go back to America for some time. I guess you're right. I should call Mama and let her know. Looks like things are going to get busy. Naturally, I want Kurisu to stay with us to the end. Don't forget what Teeter said. It's from Suzuha. A little bit after we return to the lab, Mayuri gets back. What's up? Tootaroo! I'm back! Suzuha's here as well. We really haven't been able to do this without her, so I told Mayuri to invite her as a sort of MVP. Daru ordered 3 pizzas. Well, he did, but they've already been eaten. Damn you, Daru. Learn some self-control. It's just like the party we had a few days ago to cheer up Suzuha. Daru, why did you order the exact same pizza as before? Because I like it. Brontu Workshop's closed. Confirmed with Suzuha that the 42-inch CRT TV was turned off, so there's no need to fear any malfunction from the time leap machine. A heavy sigh escapes my throat. I realize that I've been tense and nervous since the time leap machine was completed. I can finally relax. Okarin! Okarin! I called Ferris-chan and Luka-chan, but they said they couldn't come. Oh, do they have plans? Ferris-chan has a Rhinet tournament. Crap! I should have gone to cheer! How careless of me! And Luka-chan seemed embarrassed for some reason. Maybe she thinks she'll make her wear a costume again. You still haven't convinced her to cosplay? What was the point of completing the costume? She said it was embarrassing. I keep telling her cuteness is justice, but she never listens. Cuteness is justice? Is that what they say? You're cute too, Chris-chan. Huh? Hey, Kamima's coming up. Wanna go? Can't make something new, but I have a costume of Post-Awakening Sarah from Blood Tune I made last year. I think the size is just right for Chris-chan too. Me? Cosplay? I'm sorta interested. You sure could have fooled us before, pretending to have no interest in otaku culture. I refuse to do it in public, though. You don't have to show anyone, but eventually you want them to see. The cosplay demon compels you. A cosplay demon? It reminds me, Chris-chan, you're always wearing that cute uniform. What school is it from? Oh, this? I attended a yamin for about 2 weeks. I modeled this outfit after their uniform. Oh, their uniform is really cute. You made it even cuter. You might have really good design sense. I'll bring the costume tomorrow, okay? Will you try it on then? Sure. Looks like Kurisu approves of the cuteness is justice philosophy. Maybe you shouldn't bother. You're asking for trouble by trusting Makase Kurisu. What's that supposed to mean? Oh no. I've been meaning to ask, did I do something to you? Not to me, but I know everything you've done. What do you mean? I've done nothing to be guilty of. Perhaps, but I know your true nature. Wow, you can see into my heart? That's groundbreaking technology. I'd love to hear how it works. It's not science, it's a prediction. You're just making it up. I know. Oh, damn, cat fight. Uh-oh, we've got a situation here. Hunkarine, stop them from fighting. This looks like a job for the one and only Hoin Kiyoma. Break it up, you two. I, Hoin Kiyoma, shall decide this dispute. They both glare at me. Although I'm afraid for my life, I harden my resolve. The mission must succeed. Assistant! I didn't raise you this way. You didn't raise me at all. If you want to become a true mad scientist, you must learn to keep your emotions in check, even as you cackle your way to victory. Nobody asked you, and I'm already a scientist. Warrior, your enemy is CERN, remember? You must conserve your strength for Ragnarok. I've warned you before, Okabe Rentaro. Makase Kurisu is a threat. You're going to mention that here, now? Oh, what's that about, Okabe? Looks like neither of you is willing to back down, so be it. Fight to your heart's content, fight until there is no more fight to be had, then share a manly handshake by the river and let friendship blossom. But in the future, when it comes time for you to venture out into the real world, I hope you remember one thing. Nobody likes a mood killer! Shut up. Jeez. Guys, Mayushi doesn't like it when you fight. Let's all get along, okay? Mayuri's words managed to calm the two combatants down, but the air still prickled with tension. I made my way to the rooftop for a breather. Hey, Okarin? Mayuri had followed me up, holding the Sialoom saber for some reason. If she's trying to threaten me, it's not working. Been really lively here these past few weeks, huh? Yeah, I guess it has. I established the Future Gadget Laboratory around the time I entered college. It was the first step in my plan to bring chaos to the world. It was around the middle of March of this year, which means it's been almost 5 months. About half a month after it was established, Mayuri showed up. I'm still not sure why, and became a lab mem. For about a month, it was just me and Mayuri. Then in early May, I finally got Daru to join. All it took was telling him the lab is just a 3-minute walk from the May Queen. The location on the outskirts of Akiba has always been quiet. Mayuri isn't the type to object to every little thing like Kurisu, nor the type to make dumb jokes like Daru. So the lab was very peaceful back in those days. Quite a pleasant place to be. Now the lab mem count has increased to 8. It happened in the blink of an eye, or so it seems. They didn't come today, but Lukako visits occasionally. Ferris is a familiar face at May Queen, or at least she was before May Queen disappeared. I remember feeling out of place the first time we came to Akiba, but now, it's like a second home. It's fun. Now that there are 8 lab mems, Mayushi thinks it's getting a little cramped in here. First, we don't have enough chairs. We should buy more. You have money, Okarin? New chairs will take all my savings. I need to get a part-time job again. I guess you can use some of my salary. We need a new microwave too, otherwise I can't wait about my juicy chicken #1. Yeah, sorry about that. But if Mayuri's chicken supply might actually kill her. But Mayuri, when we turn over the time leap machine, the reward money will solve all of our problems. Will it be enough to pay for chairs and a microwave on top of the higher rent? It'll be enough. More than enough. Wow, that's great, Okarin! Why are you so happy? Just look, we've made so many friends. There's Daru-kun, Chris-chan, Luga-chan, Suzu-san, Moeka-san, Ferris-chan, Bron-san, Nei-chan, and more. In the spring, when you started this lab, you seemed so lonely. Now you're fine. You don't need me to be your hostage anymore. What do you mean? I try to ask before I can finish. The rooftop door bursts open and Daru steps out looking white as a sheet. Something must have happened. A bomb threat? Subtitles read terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote, Sobu, Kyain, Tohoku lines. Hang on, those lines all pass through Akiba. How's Mayushi gonna get home? Oh yeah, I should call home. I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Snoopy! Hey! I don't know if Sora's here, but Cheeto's here, and he has some wholesome things to say about you. Also, Cheeto is convinced that Okabe is you, and Kurisu is Nightbot. Cheeto, if you're still here, you should talk to your old master. And I'm in the clear. Oh, that's what you think. Only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended, if that were the target. Okabe Rentaro, I need to know. Completed the time leap machine, right? Huh? Well, yeah. Greed. Okay. I just remembered. I've got something to do. I'm going out. What's wrong with her? Suzuha's acting strange. Is it related to the bomb threat? Why didn't you just ask about the time leap machine? Something bad's gonna happen. You can tell by the music. Something occurs to me. The 2 threatening emails I received. Who sent them? There's more. It all hints me like a flashback. Words and images flash through my head. CERN. The LHC. Jellymen. The Z program. Government secrets. Organization. A committee of 300. We may have created a monster here. Taken separately, each of these elements was insignificant. But if I consider them part of a single line, they all point to one inescapable truth. Oh, Cheeto hugged Snoopy. That's so wholesome. Come too far. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating at my brain. Should we run? Get out while we still can? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? It's okay. Just being paranoid. It's all a coincidence. Tomorrow, we'll get rid of the time leap machine. Then we can forget that all of this happened. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented a time machine. I don't need money. As long as we can forget about today and welcome tomorrow, we'll be okay, won't we? Hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Yet here, it's quiet. As the lab and the surrounding area is so quiet. When I turn back around to Mayuri, she's staring at her pocket watch with a look of worry. Oh, shit. The next thing I know, the door slams open. 5 men burst into the lab. The next thing I know, I have a gun pointed at me. It all happened so fast, no one has time to scream. Hands in the air, nobody move! Is this... Are we on candid camera? My mind races for some sort of positive justification. I hear a new sound coming from outside. The sound of high heels. Are they from Jersey? Pretty much. You can tell by the way they wear those masks. Kiryu Moika. Oh, she's a filthy traitor. I knew it. I didn't know it, but damn, she betrayed us. Lab Mem 005. Moika. She's their leader? The least imposing woman I've ever met. Oh, Moika-san? Time for... chaos. No, Snoopy. We're taking the time machine. Makase Kurisu, Okabe Rentaro, Hashida Etsuru. The 3 of you will come with us. Greed. I don't understand. What's going on here? Can't answer that. This is a joke, right? No, Snoopy. You don't need to know. You can't resist. Look at that, Snoopy. You're making Cheeto cry. Making Cheeto cry. Your former student. Your disciple, your pupil. Come with us. Where? Doesn't intend to answer that either. But I'm not going anywhere until you answer. Chaos. No, you have to abandon. Let it go, Snoopy. Let it go. Can't refuse. You have nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. Look what you're doing, Snoopy. Look what your actions are doing. You've made Cheeto cry, and now he has a frowny face. It was them. They sent the bomb threat, and they stopped the trains. I don't want to hurt anyone. 3 of you will come with us. Why? Why just the 3 of us? Too bad my attack privileges have been taken away. For good reason. I'm not answering your questions. Come with us. It's your only choice. Oh, Karin? Don't you think we should do what she says? Unless she tells me the reason. Moika-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you? Answer? Oh no. Our mission is to silence you. Oh no. Silence us? You can earn good privileges for being nice. It's true, Snoopy. It's very true. Let the wholesomeness flow through you. Channel it. You're like Ben Solo. You can be redeemed. Your refusal to come will change nothing. Does that mean she plans to kill us? Sent you. Who are you people? We are from CERN. CERN? M4. Watch your tongue. Of course, who else could it be? Come with us now. If we continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme measures. Points the muzzle at. Gina Mayuri is not needed. Stop! Someone, anyone, please stop her! Stop Moika! For CERN, for FB, for CERN, for Facebook? What the hell? My blood oh no. 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 My blood curdles. No! A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Yes. No, Snoopy, why? Everything moves in slow motion. The raging flow of time grows gentle. Mayuri's body slowly crumbles to the ground. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. Mayuri. No. She's dead. Mayuri's dead. I don't know her, but that's sad. Oh, it's very sad. She isn't even twitching. You 3, come with us now. No more warnings. Resist and we'll kill you too. Very sad. When I watched the anime, I was sad. I'm sad now. And I'm living the anime. Suddenly, Suzuha storms into the room, knocking down the invaders one after the other without a moment's hesitation. He moves to a gun that one of them had dropped and... Damn. Enough. Who are you? 42. TV. Turned on. What? Don't move. That's my line. Damn, she dodged a bullet. That's when it hits me. 42, TV turned on. The lifter's on. She's talking about the 42-inch CRT TV downstairs. I pick up the future gadget number 4 mode snake and pull the pin. White smoke instantly fills the room. Okabe. I'm going back. But what if it fails? I will save my Yuri. I might fail, I might even die, but I have to try. Are you sure? You sure you want a time leap, really? I was thinking about giving Snoopy my star, but I don't know. Snoopy, look at that! Someone was gonna give you a star! Maybe when he's nice. He was so nice last stream. I promise you, Cheeto, he was so wholesome nice last stream. Do it, Kurisu! Activate the machine! Wasn't lying. You were indeed wholesome. I see blue-white lightning shining through the smoke. Wait for me, Mayuri. I'll cross through time to save you. So please, wait for me. And my memories will leap to the past. Leap! Chapter 6. Metaphysics Necrosis. I don't need gold stars when I can just give myself chaos stars. No! Just don't count. They're negated. As a wise person once said, you have no power here. Mayuri. Mayuri. No matter how many times I call her name, Mayuri doesn't answer. Give me negative stars. No, I won't do it, Snoopy. You're not gone. We can reach you. You can be turned. They're not as good as gold stars. Have you never seen SpongeBob? You have 2 redemption stars, Snoopy. You're the only person to have redemption stars. Do you want to just throw it all away? Don't make me attack it, baby. No, Snoopy, don't do it! We're in a cemetery. Right in front of us belongs to Mayuri's grandmother. Mayuri's parents were always busy with work, so her grandmother was her only companion. She passed away that spring. Mayuri was only 11 years old. I was close to Mayuri's family, so her death was sad for me too. At the wake, I thought Mayuri would be crying her eyes out, but she didn't shed a single tear. Instead, she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. I dare you. I'll show you the wrath of Cheeto at Snoopy the Gamer. Look at that. Look what you're doing. You're turning former friends into foes, Snoopy. You're gonna be alone. Is that what you want? After that, I'd advanced to middle school, so Mayuri and I no longer commuted together. Look what happens when Sora isn't here. It's like she's your compass, your moral compass. I would have been timed out already. I've been considering it. Whenever I passed the cemetery on my way home, Mayuri would always be standing there. Every day, rain or shine, he would visit the grave. He would stand there, staring at the sky without saying a word, as if she could see her grandmother in heaven. In her hands, an old pocket watch. A vintage item unsuited for a young-looking girl like Mayuri. The watch had belonged to her grandmother. Mayuri always held it with